everyone is so good at what they do that it really is a superpower when you put them together. And I can't wait for people to just kind of be in awe when they watch it.
Nadine is a technical expert, she's a data expert, and she's also the comic relief in these high stakes situations. So I would love to know how you found the balance between nerdy and badass.
Thank you, my love, for all of those kind words. Nadine is on the secret agent side of this film, and she's very much tough love, but also telling Sam to go have fun. I think that work-life balance is something we all struggle with, and it's very much the conflicting center of this film of like she wants to be there for her bestie, but the mission must be completed. And I think it's just so relatable, and I think it's refreshing when you see me in this role because we can be secret agents, we can be badass, and we can be multidimensional as women. Look at this girl power on this poster. I'm so thrilled to be a part of something that is genre bending as well. The jokes, the action, and everything in between. I think this character, bringing her to life was so much fun. I'm like hanging off a rope. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's such a good time.
Is this the most physical you've kind of gotten in sort of a film role?
I don't think so because I'm thinking about Joyride, for example. Like
Okay.
we were rehearsing
Oh,
for those K-pop dance scenes. You know what I'm saying? Like we were really putting in the 5, 6, 7, 8. But I feel so lucky that I get to challenge myself in what I do. You know what I'm saying? And it's such a cool thing to like, oh, you're gonna be hanging off a rope, off a helicopter. Bet. You're gonna be, just like on a scooter and they're gonna or on a boat or whatever it may be, like then have stunt doubles and things like that. It's really, really cool because this has absolutely expanded, outside my expectations of what I can do, in this American dream.
absolutely. You said that improvising with Rebel was a complete highlight for you in this role. So, what was something unexpected that has made it in the film that, kind of thanks to that sort of chemistry that the two of you had?
It was so cool working with Rebel because she's a comedic superstar, right? First and foremost. So is everyone in this cast. But with Rebel and I, we have so much chemistry on and off screen that we operate the same. Like we're riffing, and then after they yell cut, we're like, okay, that was good. Let's use that. You give me that, and I'll throw you that, and then we'll wrap it up with this. Like we are in real time, like just riffing and making sure the best quality version makes the cut if we can or whatever, and just playing around in between and finding so much magic in the moment. I remember having a lot of fun with the scene where I'm wearing the red beret because there was so much going on.
I was
And
gonna say,
also,
you look so
yeah,
good in a red beret. I will tell you, I was
funny.
literally gonna say that.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I gotta go to Paris to visit Ashley right now or something because a beret is looking nice on top of this little head. But it was just so fun also doing the car scene. Because I remember just telling her to go get laid, and we were just like being ridiculous. I mean, there's so much that happens because, when you put together an ensemble that, everyone is so good at what they do that it really is a superpower when you put them together. And I can't wait for people to just kind of be in awe when they watch it.
You've been really lucky to be working with like several times ensemble of really amazing women, and that is I'm loving to see it because that's definitely not something that I grew up watching on screen. Um, how is it for you guys when, you are, I mean, and I know for the most part it was just you one-on-one with Rebel this time, but like how is it like building up that sisterhood vibe and like, is that dynamic carried off screen? Because when I spoke to Rebel, she and Anna, doing Pitch Perfect way back in the day, she's told me that though she is, cultivated such strong friendships from that group of girls that, they still have that now.
Yes, yes. No, there definitely is a special bond on screen and off screen. Like on the weekends, Davine had a dinner party where she was like cooking it up and invited us over. We were playing games and, we were all just like eating a whole bunch of raw oysters all over town, drinking Fat Tuesdays. Anna, we just went to Palm Springs last week to support her on the cover of Palm Springs Life. Gigi is literally family. And Anna, I mean, everyone here is so brilliant. Rebel is just a real one because like her setting the tone on the set of just having a good time and like making something so special that definitely carried on just even after we wrapped because whenever I see Davine at an event it's just like let's keep it moving. I'm rooting for you. Like, I can't wait to work together again. Just all these things. It really is love off screen as well. And I can't wait for people to see that chemistry because it's real. It's real chemistry. Like, even even in Savannah, Georgia, when we were filming, the weather was so unpredictable that like one night there was some sort of thunder lightning storm. So we had to stop filming for a couple hours. So we were just all chilling in the dark. Oh, there was a power outage in the dark and just like having the best time, So even on set and like just going out together, like Justin Hartley too, and his wife Sophia, like we just all had the best time. Justin Hartley is so funny. Just like as a human being, like I
He's
remember
funny in this movie.
I
Oh
was
my
like, we
gosh.
were at dinner and we could not like it was like belly laughs. He and I were just having a hoot and like that's the cool thing about filming on location as well, because sometimes if I'm filming something in LA, we just go home to our lives. But being on a location in a foreign place all together, it almost creates a reason to bond even more because it's like summer camp.
I know that you don't play a bridesmaid in
Yes.
this film, but have you been a bridesmaid? Have you been a maid of honor? And if you have, what sort of advice can you give to those who haven't? I've been a maid of honor twice and a bridesmaid once. It was a very interesting
It
experience.
was.
So what sort of advice could you give to potential bridesmaids and maids of honor out there?
Yeah, so the fun fact is that I was a maid of honor about like 3 weeks before we filmed this.
No
So I
way.
was fresh off of that wedding energy, back into another wedding. So that was super fun. And you know what? I think, celebrating women, that's really what a wedding is, right? Like girls coming together to kind of toast the new chapter that the bride is about to embark on. It's an honor to be MOH. I've also been a bridesmaid, I think 2 other times. I have a joke about this actually, about how being a bridesmaid is like getting asked to do jury duty because the joke is that it is a lot of work, but I will not take for granted that there are special people in my life that exist, and that's why I am in the bridal party position. I'm gonna be another bridesmaid in September. So listen, it's all good things, right? To celebrate the people you love as they, move into this beautiful blessing, really, of getting married. And I guess my advice is just keep it cute. Keep it cool, keep it calm, keep it collected because it is about the bride. You're going to be holding her hair. You're going to be holding her, the train of her dress. You're going to be holding her bouquet. Just keep it cute. It's all a good time at the end of the day,